Back in 2010, we started working, my business partner Paulo and I, with a CEO who had brought a company from 8 million in revenue to 1 billion in revenue. And at the end of that year, he was awarded CEO of the year, and then decided that he wanted to stop working with us. And we asked him why. He said, well, I just want to see if it's just me having a great year or is it us working together? And we said, well, that's very practical cause and effect thinking. As a CEO, let's do that. Let's have a break. So about 5-6 months went by, and we checked back in with him and asked him how it was going. He says, it's not going great. My deals aren't working and I don't know why. And he was very, very frustrated. And we actually left him with a question to work out, okay, why did you win this award? And we asked him that question again, and he had a stab at it, but didn't really understand the significance of that award. And so we revealed to him that when you win an award like that, it's really about evolving yourself and your purpose and helping and developing others around you. And he breathed a sigh of relief and said, that makes a lot of sense. Can we keep working together? So we started again, and the company has gone on to evolve to do now today, 12 years later, doing close to 12 billion in revenue. And the moral of the story here is that we can be doing a lot. We've done a lot to grow business, but there may be some sort of threshold that we reach where we realize it doesn't matter how much thinking we do, how much doing we do, that we still can't break through the next level. And this is because that in order for anything to grow on the outside, we have to grow on the inside. And he had to have this realization that the most important thing that you want to grow and evolve is that source of intelligence within yourself. And we call it consciousness. And it's consciousness that really allows us to have more awareness, to have a more coherent mind, to have that pure thought, to make the right decision that evolves things in the most evolutionary direction, the path of least resistance, least energy, least obstacles and delays. And this is why we established the Consciousness Billionaire group on School, so that leaders can get more access to that source of intelligence in themselves, grow that consciousness value of themselves as the basis, as the foundation for growing business in a much more efficient and stress-free way. And this is vitally important now with so much accelerated change going on the outside. We really need to keep up with that by growing what's already there, the source of having that right thought to make the right decision at the right time, to be able to utilize all this great acceleration and technology that's going on. So if you're inclined, if you're feeling frustrated that you've done a lot and you're doing a lot, yet it's not really evolving and growing the business that you're leading right now in the way that you want, then it's time to come back to the source of your intelligence. And we welcome you into the Consciousness Billionaire group. And there's a 30-day program in there where basically we're using a technique to get access to that fourth state of consciousness that's going to give you that greater awareness. And we're also going to be using a technique to help anchor the reality that you want to create outside of yourself, inside of yourself first, as the foundation for it to happen. So look forward to seeing you inside there.